we gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters, your thoughts count, your opinion's important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not, let me hear you loud. Crowd, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters, your thoughts count, your opinion's important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not, let me hear you loud. Crowd, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters, your thoughts count, your opinion's important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not, let me hear you loud. Crowd, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, shout it out, real loud. Everybody wake up, wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices, we gon' deal with the issues.
Hey, Envy family. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight for our What's Going On, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man, you never know. Never
No, I
know
would
you can
ask
catch
you
it.
what's going on
with
Oh my
you?
God.
Yeah, it's really going on. What's really
Earth to
going
Jill.
in deep
Earth
thought
to Jill.
over there.
We are live in the NV studio. And tonight we are going to talk about worldly events as well as what's going on locally right here in our community. So first, I just want to say today, Friend Day.
So it's a lonely day for you,
Aw.
Jill?
Get in here, best friend.
It was a lonely day for you, Jill?
Lonely day. Lonely day.
Man, they have a day for everything, don't they?
They do.
They do.
They
Wow.
do.
Yeah.
It was also National Call Your Doctor Day.
See.
What?
Clarence.
What?
Yes, it was National Call Your Doctor Day. Second
Why would I
Tuesday
call
of
my
the month.
doctor?
I don't know. Maybe your doctor's your best friend.
Nah.
2 days in one.
Nah. I mean, doctors don't get along like that.
Well, the thing is, you could call your doctor, but your doctor probably won't come to the phone.
Right. You get
You
his
know what I
answering
mean?
services, nurse.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's weird. But anywho, what's happening? What's going on?
So I saw something today, just to head into business a little bit. I'm not really sure. This could fall pretty much anywhere. But Fort Wayne, what do you guys think about the water in Fort Wayne?
I don't drink it.
Maybe you should
Let me
start.
see. Let me try.
I
it.
don't
Maybe
drink it.
you should start because
Not bottled
Fort
water.
Wayne was voted number
Tastes pretty
4?
good.
Number 4 nationwide.
No,
For
it's
the water?
internationally.
Internationally.
Number 4.
Number 4
International.
internationally.
For our water
That is
tasting good.
ridiculous.
Yes, for our water to taste.
Yes.
It tastes fine to me.
Yeah. Well,
But
I-
internationally,
I never known for water to even have a taste unless you put some flavor to
Yeah,
it.
it has a
well,
taste.
well,
It
what
has a
she's
little
saying,
aftertaste. It tastes. It's pretty,
and
it's good to me.
who tested that?
I
That's
got
that's
you
a
right
lot
here.
of
I
water
got you
to
right here.
test.
It says Fort Wayne water was the best in the world. The Berkeley Spring International Water Awards, I've never heard of that, voted Fort Wayne the 4th best water for municipal water
Okay, areas. Okay.
in categories.
Well, y'all gonna let us have something.
Yeah,
Best
I'm just
something.
saying.
Let's just go down
Yeah.
in history with best
Best
something.
water?
I'll take it.
Best water. So it must be something in the water. That's what they say.
It's something in the water.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
so I thought that was extremely
Yes,
interesting.
yes. Well, while we're talking about business, a business that's going to take a lot of my money and has taken a lot of my money over the years, and I'm afraid to go out there right now. Sweetwater has just reopened their new store.
Oh,
This
yeah.
place is amazing, first and
Wow.
foremost. And it's sad because they can't have the Gear Fest, which would be in 2 weeks. They can't have it. They're having it virtual again. But Sweetwater, if you ever been there, the new store is open.
Oh.
I mean, it's a beautiful place. You know, the team at Sweetwater and Chuck is always trying to improve it. I've spent a lot of money there, but we're not going to talk about that.
And
And
so you
But
can
okay,
actually,
so you
you can actually go in there and go back to like playing on the drums.
that's what I was just going to
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and they got it all separated. Man, you need if you've never been out there, if you've never been to Sweetwater, has anybody been to the Sweetwater?
Of
Cafe?
course.
Yes.
Oh man,
Several
and-
times.
And if you've never been out there, go. But also, not only are they opening their store, they have 300 new jobs that they're trying to fill.
Now,
So,
that's that deal right there.
yeah.
That's the business.
And if you get a job, call me. I need that discount. I need that discount.
You know,
I can't pay full price no more. I need that discount.
Well,
Get that job.
I'm in the market for a new career, so I might have to.
Oh man, they start out pretty good. I mean,
I heard.
in their warehouse, I think they start out at like $14, $15
Oh,
an
well,
hour.
nah.
Sales, you can make up to $150,000 a year.
I need
If
to
you
go
get
into
a
It's not
sales.
bad.
I
That's
need to
not
go into
bad.
sales because
Hey,
I'm a hustler.
If you got
baby.
if you got sales experience, they cover in all categories.
That's not
So
bad.
go apply at Sweetwater.
You'd make a good car
Ah.
salesman, Clarence.
No, I just know music. But not only with Sweetwater hiring, I think
I was
is it
gonna say,
Dryers?
it's a lot
It's
of
the old
people.
Edie ice cream
Yes.
company.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were bought
right.
out.
Ooh.
Dryers, isn't that the name of it now? Dryers. Well, they're hiring 145 new people as well. So
You have to be ready for that. Don't
Oh,
you have to
man.
be able to work in the extreme cold?
Well, they have a break every 15 minutes because
Yeah.
it's some fat.
Because it's
day.
so cold.
they're cold. But I'm gonna tell y'all know all those math problems in algebra and trigonometry and all of that and chemistry. Y'all said you're never gonna use those problems in life. Go take that. It was Edie, so I'm sure it's Dryers. Go take that test for employment.
The idiot test.
Man,
Stop.
man,
I
they
always
asking about
hated that.
solutions, the number of pecans to gallons. Man, that test is incredible.
Be like, if the gallon is this tall,
Yes,
how
many
tall
pecans?
is the shadow?
Man, it's crazy.
those
It's a crazy
questions.
test.
I couldn't
Yeah.
work around a bunch of ice cream. They'd have a problem at the end of the assembly line once my stuff got done.
And your tummy may have a problem
and
at
the
the
tub was
end.
empty.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I don't need ice cream like that, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Well, you know what? I know this is a whole different spin on business, but I want to first. I got a couple things, but one of the things I want to talk about up front from a more serious perspective is Juneteenth because it's coming up here
Yes,
pretty
yes.
soon.
Yes, this weekend.
So I was gonna say June 13th
Mhm.
and all the way through the 19th. And so what I wanted to talk about real quick is the stress and all of the work that goes into putting together and organizing events.
Mhm.
And I can only imagine organizing this many different events and making sure everything's in place. So good thing there's a great team working on this
Right.
and to make it happen. But it doesn't matter if the community doesn't come out to support. So I just want to encourage and empower our community to support Juneteenth
Yes.
from the beginning all the way through. There has to be an activity. Y'all didn't see that. There has to be some activity going on during this week that you would find interest
Right,
in.
right.
So, so I just want to encourage you to do that. But then from a different perspective, they have a GoFundMe page.
Mhm.
When you support, of course, your presence means everything, but it still cannot happen if they can't take care of the responsibility.
Right.
So
right,
things cost. The porta potties, the park,
Right, licenses and,
all
you
of
know, all
that,
that.
the license,
Security.
stages, and everything. So if you haven't, please go to the Facebook page, Juneteenth Facebook page. You will find everything dealing with Juneteenth, and the GoFundMe page is there
Right.
and support.
Yeah, we need to go out there. We need to support it. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yes.
And it plus it gets us back to some sense of normality. We
Yes,
are, out in the
we need
community.
that.
And Mr. Adrian, Mr.
Curry.
was here, and he gave us a good spiel on everything.
Yes.
So his collaborative and all that, and support the businesses as well as supporting them.
That's
I know the
right.
Health
The
Hut is
vendors.
one of them, and also the vendors are out there. Go out there,
Yes.
food vendors, clothing
Absolutely.
vendors.
Please,
You know,
just
all
let's go
kind
out
of
there and
vendors.
support.
Yeah, let's go out there and support.
You
We're
know-
gonna be out there.
I plan to be- I'm
definitely.
being
out there,
You'll
Jim.
see me.
You know, I
Yeah.
just had a conversation with my guy on Facebook about supporting Black-owned businesses, and his take was, if the owner doesn't respond or he don't like the way they work,
Mhm.
he stopped going.
Did he stop going to McDonald's? Because I
Well,
guarantee if
well-
he ever went to McDonald's, his order was wrong.
Well, see, here's my whole take on it. And I told him, your presence could be that one factor to change the way he does business.
Right.
Mm.
And he was like, no, I just don't. I said, listen, our object is to uplift and support.
Right. Right.
In order to make someone better, you have to, be there and support them. And I was like, the end of the conversation ended up was me saying, do not throw them away.
I got you.
That's
we gotta
right.
support. We got to
And
support.
so supporting, and so Utopia
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
the
Right.
Utopian
Right.
Please.
grocery
Please
store.
support
So
Utopia
we need to do that.
Grocery store. I mean, they have lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
Yeah, and he's got some good breakfast. I mean, he's been posting it every day, and I think it's like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I also saw that he's looking for help. He actually had to close the kitchen a couple nights early because
'Cause
he
he didn't
needs
have
some
workers.
help.
Yeah.
So, we talk all the time about businesses not being on this side of town, and now when the businesses come, support is needed to keep
Yes.
the businesses thriving.
Right.
So check
Support
them
and
out.
help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I know there's other businesses right there in that same area, but with Utopia having these other things to offer, you can still support. You can still
Right.
walk across the street to Brownlee's.
I go to
He
Brownlee's
He has
once a
been
week.
holding it down for a long time in the community, so
That's
you
the
can
number one
still
grocery.
support.
Yeah,
It's okay to share the
I
dollars.
intentionally go to Brownlee's once a week.
That's
I
right.
intentionally.
That's
go to
right.
Brownlee's
So
once a
I
week.
just want to
yeah.
make sure we, don't forget that.
Yeah.
And then, too, with that thought, you could start a new business. You know how everybody was getting this PPP money.
Right.
And so people been thinking of ways and been, real
Trying to
creative
keep
with
from going to jail.
getting getting innovative with these dollars. And so I was just thinking, since the cicadas, are out, I was thinking about us getting together and, doing some chocolate covered cicadas.
I hear that people like them, that they're a delicacy.
I
but I'm not
brought
gonna eat
one so
chocolate.
you can
I
try
don't eat
it.
anything chocolate, so we good.
You did
We
not
good.
bring a
I'm
plastic roach.
I'm good. I'm good. When you said
Dr.
chocolate, I was good. It ain't the roach, man.
It's a cicada.
I'm not gonna eat anything chocolate.
Those cicadas are like giant alien bugs.
Yeah.
My daughter
Yeah.
made me a necklace from the shells when she was little, and it was disgusting. But people are posting pictures all over right now. I mean, they're just like
my
they're
goodness.
exploding. But I hope they
Oh.
don't pick my yard. Like,
But
seriously.
it's kind of interesting that they actually live under the ground for
Yeah.
17
17
years,
years.
and then they
Wild.
come up, and then they're gone, and as soon as they
Yeah.
and the
like a-
sounds.
soon
Like
as
a
they
20-day
reproduce,
life, like a 20-day life.
as soon as they reproduce, they out of here. Deuces.
man.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
they-
anyway, but that was just
Chocolate
something
covered
interesting.
cicadas. I'm-
Yeah, and so think about pennies. Somebody created a floor of pennies.
saw that.
7,700 pennies
Yes.
all over the floor. Beautiful. So you're gonna have to Google that and
Make
check
sure
that
that
I
out.
saw that.
Beautiful. Yes. Covered it in epoxy. But watch this. Could have lost over $80,000 because one of the pennies on the floor somebody noticed was a penny that
Yes.
was
It was
actually
a rare
worth a
penny.
lot of
Yeah.
money. So you better be careful. So if y'all get that creative idea, you want to do that.
Get new
Yeah.
pennies.
Get-
Get new pennies.
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in Fort Wayne.
Mhm.
As we're still talking about business, and I want to go, you can say it as business or it's political, and I think it's unfair. I'm going to staunch my protest right now because even though I don't like my children, I don't feel it's fair that the child tax credit, and I believe it's fair, I'm just joking, but the child tax credit, y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
It starts in July. Now, if you have children, this child tax credit will give you, if your child is under the age of 6, you can get up to $300 per child. Now, if your child is 6 and up, you can get $250 per child. And they have several payout days. I think it's over a 6-month period. It starts June 15th.
Is that for expecting?
I was gonna say,
No,
did-
I think the child got to
did the
actually
person
be here.
actually have to be born already?
Yeah, the child actually be here.
Ask him.
Expecting.
Man,
I want to know what you expecting.
Nothing.
man,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to claim Eric's son.
You
You want to know
you have to fight his mom.
the big reveal?
The big reveal.
But
But
the
the
fight his
dates
mom for
are
that.
June 15th, July 15th, August 13th, September 15th, October 15th, November 15th and December 15th. And those are the payout dates for all of these. They're going to get these payments. So
For the kids?
for the kids, that's going to be the child tax credit. So you're
I
going
wa-
to get extra money
My
throughout the
question
year.
is, who's gonna pay that back?
I don't know.
The
Us.
kids, the children,
Us.
the children.
I mean,
are too.
Some-
if you
some
think
kind of
about it,
way.
that's gonna cut down on the tax credit for your regular taxes.
Yeah,
isn't it?
well,
Something
it
else.
should. I mean, but they're getting it up front. They're just not getting it in that lump sum where they get that $10,000-$15,000 at one time, and they're just going to spread it out. But and it works because Holcomb is saying he's cutting the federal unemployment. And if you're on unemployment now, you have to get back to the job seeking format. It's not just that
Well, I
you're
mean,
going to get
it's
unemployment.
not like there's not no jobs.
Yeah, right. I just said 450 they're looking for in Fort Wayne. So those are the things. So Holcomb is saying, get back to work. It's time to stop just, sitting still. It's time to get back to work.
I
So
agree.
it's crazy.
Get back to work.
But they
Yeah.
say get back
Yeah.
to work, but we had no money, and now all of a sudden we have money to give to everybody. So it's like you tell people to get back to work, but now you're giving them even more money. $300 here for this kid, $300 here for this kid. Like, where is all this money coming from when we didn't have any money?
We had money.
Exactly. The money was always
We
there.
had money. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
crazy. But also, while we're talking about politics, tell me how y'all feel about this. Fort Wayne City Council and Allen County Council are considering to have a bill that opposes the COVID-19 passports. Y'all hear about this. A lot of businesses are and a lot of travel. I was supposed to be on a cruise next week, but it got canceled due to COVID. Don't take it there. Don't take it there. But it got canceled. But now Carnival announced yesterday that to go on the cruises in July, you need to have proof of vaccination. And a lot of places are like that. In Allen County are saying that, and the city council and the county council are saying they don't agree with that you have to show that. And I agree with them because isn't that private medical information?
Yes.
It should
Doesn't that
violate the
violate
HIPAA.
HIPAA?
That violate HIPAA all day long.
Mm.
I shouldn't have to prove nothing to you. I mean, that violates straight all the HIPAA laws and everything. So at the end of the day, they cannot force you to have a passport, a vaccine passport. You don't know. I mean, do you force somebody to have a flu vaccine passport? So at the end of the day, no, you cannot force me to take the vaccine for one. Then for two, to show I took the vaccine.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
I got a question though, and I'm gonna go dark with this, but it's a real question. Why don't they have people that have AIDS or any STD carrying a passport?
Saying they got
Saying they got it.
Yeah.
It's the same. Is it not the same thing?
Hey man.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wild.
I definitely understand.
Correct me if I'm
I-
wrong.
I
And
see your
again,
point.
I mean, so you just want me. So what is it about this vaccine, about this disease that is so that prominent that we have to go through all these hoops? That diseases have been here forever, and we never had to publicly
all
say
about
that
the money.
And they are literally, I saw Kroger has $5 million worth of prizes for drawings for people that get vaccinated at their clinics. Washington State is offering free marijuana to those who get vaccinated. So it's like they are
Actually, it was
throwing.
Oh,
my bad.
man.
It was a bar. in
You moving
Fort-
to Washington?
No, it was a bar in Fort Wayne. Actually, was doing a vaccine, and it was
Probably Vaseline too. I don't know.
the vaccine shot, and they was offering free drinks.
For drinks?
Well, Jill went into health on me. Mine was I was going to talk about the U.S. offering free Mary J sticks in exchange for
Man.
in exchange for the vaccine.
You want to
So
get your shout out in Washington, Doc V?
no, I can't handle it. I
like
work
Clarence.
for Fort Wayne Community School.
What is the big thing about this vaccine?
It's political and it's business.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is it this important that you're bribing people to get it, and then that you're making people prove that they got it? I'm lost to understand what is it behind this.
That-
You know
that
what?
makes
And the
me
thing
uncomfortable.
is, we don't even have 50% of the United States vaccinated yet. So we're at 42%. So
Well,
I'm just saying we still have a long way to go, and
It's that it was-
I'm in that number. I'm on the other side.
It was said once the nation hit 50% or higher, they're opening the whole nation back up.
Yeah.
Well, the
But there's
NFL getting ready to open it up. I'm just saying.
A lot of places
a
are
lot of
open up.
people are, so they're not waiting. So
They're not waiting.
They're
they're
not
not
waiting.
waiting. No.
Speaking of waiting, your president, Trump,
My president?
banned from social media till 2023.
My president?
Your president?
My president?
Yeah, so he's come up with a whole new website. He wants to come out with a social media of his own so that his followers are able to follow him since they shut him down completely.
Nobody wants to listen to him.
Hold on. You know something?
He
You know
doing
something?
something. He doing something. He got a lot of.
I
He got
know.
he got a lot of fans. He got a lot of black fans and
That's-
followers.
I mean, honestly, that's
so-
very intelligent. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the money to do it, so
Right.
why not
Right.
open up my
You
own
do whatever
so-
he wants.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, that's a powerful. That's a
Yeah, I'm not
powerful
gonna hate
move.
business wise. I
mean, that's
the
a
person,
business.
yeah,
Yeah,
obviously
business
he's
move.
a smart man.
Yeah, competitions block you. You take over the competition. That's
Yeah.
that's
And that's
hey,
exactly what it
that's-
sounds like
hey,
he's
that's
doing.
how you do it. That's how you do it. You get them out the way.
Well, you
Make it
know,
happen.
yeah. So I know you're talking about Trump. So let's throw that out. But thinking about the United States, so they're getting ready to do. They need to do something with these guns. But did you know? And how, guys, think about this: 254,000 mass shootings in the United States. Does that sound like?
Yeah, over the last.
that
10,
sound
15 years,
realistic?
yeah, it happened.
I'm just saying that's
It
a
is.
lot. So good for good for us. They're actually, it says the United States taking 2 steps towards limiting gun violence, and so that's through the model legislation and rifle restrictions. So I mean, hopefully something's getting ready to happen with that.
Indiana got one of the laxest.
I know.
Right, right. And there were
Oh.
60,
know.
60 episodes of gun violence just in Chicago over the
I'm just saying
weekend.
it's ridiculous.
Well,
so they need
well-
to do something. They got to put some limitations out there.
I gotta disagree with this. I really gotta disagree with this.
I always
I'm
look
a-
for you to
I'm a
disagree
firm
with something.
I'm a firm believer in the right to bear arms. I'm a firm
And I am
believer.
too, because I got one.
Hey, I got. I
Look at these arms. No, I'm just kidding. But I do. I have one.
Yeah, I
and
have
and
one
the thing is, but you know, it's certain guns I just don't even see why a civilian need to purchase it. That's just my personal.
Well, I disagree with you.
Why? You
Because-
disagree until somebody close to you
Trust me,
become a victim of
Trust
a
me,
mass
I
shooting.
done have plenty of. You weren't even mass shootings. I done have plenty of my homeboys and family is gone.
So the
Right.
only reason you
From
for it
the
now is was why?
No, I mean
Retaliation.
No,
Doc B,
Okay, go ahead.
Doc B trying to get you to incriminate yourself.
We're going to need a whole witness protection up here in a
I just
minute.
say I just can't see the sense in it.
well, I
if
mean, you know, like my stepdad, he's a hunter. He hunts.
mhm.
I mean, that's one reason. Protection is another reason. I mean, we always talk about the bad of guns. Let's talk about the real and good things of guns. I've seen plenty of fathers, and it's funny because I've seen plenty of fathers that teach their kids how to protect themselves
Right.
with guns.
Yes.
Right. How to hunt.
How to do everything. I mean, I watched this one tape video where the little kid was blindfolded,
Mm-hmm.
breaking down his gun, and his dad was asking him questions about Black history.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've
he-
seen that gentleman.
And,
I think that's awesome.
and as he was breaking the gun down, blindfolded, he was giving information about Black history, about his history.
Yes.
So it's things. I mean, there's nothing wrong with knowing how to shoot a gun, having a gun.
I
It's
agree.
just guns don't kill people.
I know.
People kill people. So
That's
it's
right.
not
People
the gun.
with-
It's not the gun. It's the idiots
About
that's
knowledge.
out here
Yes.
that's doing the stupid stuff. And it's crazy where it's easy to get a gun. It's easier to get a gun than a book right now.
Yeah, I found that out.
Yes, yes.
So I mean, I could, you know,
It was. I just walked in there. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you can get a gun. Okay.
Yeah, it's easier. To get a
I
gun
agree
than
with
a
that.
book.
But notice what I said. I didn't say do away with it. I said limitations on it. I said we
Yeah.
do need limits.
It is limits
limitations.
on it.
No, I'm just saying we do need more restrictions on certain people. I know somebody that is actually crazy on paper and they were able to just walk in there and get a gun.
No, they
they
should
have
have- they should
papers.
have limits
Okay,
on
so
that.
that's
Yes,
why I'm saying
I-
they do need
when
limitations.
you make that point, I'm going to be in agreement
I
with
knew
you.
you
When
would.
you make that point, I'm
Because
going to
I know at one point in time it was like a 5-day wait to go even buy.
Right.
a gun.
No, and I'm just telling
They do it
you.
over the computer.
And then you have to
Yeah.
make these calls to people and try to prove that this person shouldn't have had a gun in the first place. And it's really hard. Once they get it, it's hard to get it out
Yeah,
of their
no,
hands.
it's hard to it's hard to
So-
get out there.
And it's a battle. I mean, it's one of those things because, you know, drugs are illegal, but people still get drugs. You know, it's just there's always going to be an underground for
Always.
everything.
Always.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Now, while we're talking about everything, it's I'm gonna say it's political, but it's in the sporting world. The reason I'm gonna say it's political because of the outcome. Y'all know who Simone, and I really want to say her last name right. Is it Bayless?
Yes.
Bales? Right. She's a
I
gymnast.
thought, is it, what is it? Biles?
Biles? Is it Biles?
I think
Okay.
it's Biles.
I wanted to say correct. Simone Biles.
Mm-hmm.
She just won her 7th consecutive all-around title in the U.S. gymnastics.
That's a bad girl.
That's a bad girl.
Go
A
Simone,
record-setting-
girl
yeah.
on fire.
Yeah. But in her quest of her 7th run, she did this trick in the middle of the run. And it was a trick that had never been done before. She did it flawlessly. But the judges gave her 6s for this trick. Reason they say it is because they said it was too dangerous for other people to try, so they wanted to discourage other people from trying it. But the biased people are coming out saying it's biased because she did it flawlessly, first when they did it, and she was black, so they didn't credit the score correctly. So the danger, I don't understand. Once you leave your feet in a gymnastic, you're in danger. So how is it any dangerous than anything else?
Well, and when you watch a lot of those performances, I mean, I know there's some of those where I'm almost like covering my eyes because all of them are dangerous. All of them involve a risk, and you're not judging. They're not there performing for you to judge the amount of risk. Obviously, the more
they are.
difficult, the more the risk.
Right.
So they're there to judge your performance.
All
period.
sports have risks.
Well, I mean,
Football.
that's-
Absolutely.
that's the
Every
biggest thing.
sport has a
See,
risk.
If you know anything about gymnastics, the hardest, I think the most dangerous one is the bars. When they do flips and jump from one bar to the next bar, that's real dangerous. Because you hit that bar the wrong way, it's good night, Irene.
If that quarterback, I'm just saying, if the guy running the ball and catching it and all
We
of
on
that.
gymnastics. We on
I know, but I'm
gymnastics.
just going to say, but
We on
isn't,
gym-
You
but
all
isn't
right.
it, but isn't it the same?
Right, she making a point.
Staying
I'm just saying, but it's the same. There's risk involved
risk
in
in all of it.
There's
certain
risk
sports.
involved in anything, but as a gymnastics, I mean, I did hood gymnastics, so I'm gonna keep it real. I
A
mean,
real true gymnast.
yeah,
in
we
the
was
room.
we was running off the walls, but anytime you do a flip or any type of thing, like you said, you leave the ground. I'm gonna put it like this: I high jumped in high school and in college. I went 6'9", 6'11", and one of the things that made me stop high jumping when I bounced off the mat after coming off 6'9". I literally hit the mat
I've
and
seen
bounced
somebody.
off.
I've seen somebody
Wow.
missing
That
that
hurt.
completely.
I mean, I landed on the back of my neck.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's a risk factor in anything. I long jumped, coming down just coming straight down.
Yeah.
It's a technique behind it, but at the end of the day, I could have broke my ankles, I could have shattered my knee. So it's a risk in anything you do in sports. And that flip that she did was amazing.
It was crazy.
It was truly amazing.
Yeah.
But to put it like, because they want to discourage everybody from doing it. Not too many people can do it. That's
Right.
the point.
Exactly. That's why it should have been judged on technique.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was an amazing. It was amazing. But the naysayers and I think this should have been a 10, but I'm not a judge. But I don't know if it was biased, but
I was gonna say, because what if there's really rules there? I'm sure she wouldn't have, went outside the rules. But what if there were rules in small print that says you can't attempt anything that
yeah, then she would have to be judged accordingly.
Right.
Yeah,
And I was
judged
going to say, then
accordingly.
that would, obviously make a difference. But yeah,
I'm not
sure.
a judge. I don't know their rules. So
Yeah,
I
but
have
she's
no
amazing
idea.
either way.
She's amazing.
Like I said, girl on fire.
Interesting.
Well, let me tell y'all something though. I'm gonna tell you who's on fire.
Who on fire?
The New Jersey Knicks.
Oh, I
Nets?
thought you was
The
getting ready to
Nets.
say.
Them Nets is ridiculous.
They look
Did you
all right.
not see the game last night?
Yeah, they all right.
What you mean they all right?
Yeah, all right. They ain't the Pacers, but they all right.
Aye.
You're right. They ain't the Pacers.
2 A's. All right.
You're right. They're not the
They
Pacers.
ain't the Pacers. They all right.
But the Nets is acting a nutback out there.
Yes, yes.
And I honestly, me, I'm a fan of the sport now. I
Okay.
don't have a favorite team.
All right.
I'm a true fan of the sports because at the end of the day, creating super teams is just to me is
I know, especially when you got Steph out there.
It's ridiculous to create a super team.
You got Steph.
I got you. We
You
gotta
got
get to
the
Steph. We gotta get to Steph. We
you-
gotta
you
get
got
to
the
Steph. Let it finish.
MVP.
Let it
Listen
finish. We
here.
gotta get to Steph. Let it finish. Go ahead, E.
Like I said, I still say the Nets and Atlanta's gonna be one of the hottest games when they meet in the finals. in the conference finals.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because the simple fact you got some young boys down in Atlanta that are hungry
Right. Talented.
and very talented. You got KD, greatest player of this time right now.
I won't argue with that. Kevin Durant is the world's best basketball player.
Durant.
KD is it.
I mean,
He is it.
you got
Yeah,
KD,
like
and then you
Durant.
got James Harden, the ultimate to me.
Durant mad at somebody for lying
He's
on
the
him.
ultimate. We'll get to that. James Harden is the ultimate. I mean, you can't stop him.
You can stop James
no, you
Harden.
can't.
Make him go right.
No,
Make him go right.
because he
But keep
go
going.
right, he gonna travel.
I was gonna say
Make him go
But
right.
I mean, it's just coming out. The game nowadays have really changed, and being that the game has changed, I understand that it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good series. That's gonna be a good game. I mean, they beat the brakes off them boys yesterday.
Durant is the man.
you want to go on the side with side bet on?
Nah,
Yeah. but what Doc V said, what did somebody compare Kevin Durant to Giannis to Kevin Durant?
Yeah, Giannis.
He said, "Don't put us in the same
don't
speech."
put in, don't put us in the same.
That's why I say y'all better put some respect on that name.
Yeah.
Man, KD is a beast.
And Steph, what did you say about Steph?
I just was saying he's
MVP.
feeling MVP-ish.
I agree with that. If you like basketball, if you know basketball,
He's not the MVP.
Come on here.
Blasphemy.
Got golden wings on his shoes. Stop
Blasphemy.
playing.
blasphemy.
He's got golden
I was up
wings.
until with you to that point. That's
He's not
blasphemy.
the MVP. I'd still give it to KD. Hands down.
KD ain't
I
playing
like
whole
him too,
season.
so-
He ain't playing whole season. Be
Man,
MVP.
come on
I
now.
just said I
He
like
didn't
him
play a whole
too.
season.
Wait a
be
minute.
MVP.
Hold on. Time out.
No,
Steph
no.
Curry barely played a whole season.
Steph played the whole season.
This the first year?
He played a whole season.
All I
MVP.
can tell you.
If-
I'm going to put both of y'all in the ring with Mayweather.
Hold on.
That's what I was.
For $100 million, let me in. But he got to fight me like he did Jake Paul.
You know
$100
something?
million, he got to fight me
The
like
money
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul got?
Just tap it. Just
Yes,
tap you.
I'ma tell you like
me.
this.
$100 million,
Nah.
fight me like Jake Paul.
Nah, the money
Logan Paul.
that Jake Paul,
Look,
that
look,
Paul
back,
made.
It was-
No,
it
you
was
ain't got
Logan-
that. I'm a
All right,
faller.
hey, Jake is the brother. I
You
didn't know which
falling
one
before
he
the-
was. It was Logan Paul. Okay. He said it was Logan Paul. It was the brother. Whichever Paul it was. That's how you got to fight me for $100 million.
Somebody, Paul.
The
$100 million
money my
tap me.
man got, he swing. I'm done. It's a wrap for me. Hey, let's go. We going out to eat, mama.
But it was a quick fight, right? I mean,
No, it
everybody's
wasn't.
talking
It wasn't the whole
about
eight
like
rounds. The whole 8 rounds.
It wasn't a regulation fight. That's why you're saying it quick. It wasn't 12 rounds. But it went to full exhibition, 8 rounds.
Yeah.
But for $100 million, yes, I'm in the ring.
Hey, did you-
I get in the ring with Tyson for $100 million. I ain't going to let him hit me. He going to be tired
gonna
of
be
chasing
ready?
me. But for
Okay.
$100 million,
Hey,
he
you-
going to run for a good
you-
5-6 minutes.
Hey, you know one of the actually one of the fighters left that was before his fight.
No, why?
He cut out that morning. The morning of the fight, he got up, jumped the plane, and cut out.
Before Mayweather fight?
Yeah, well, it was one of the undercard fights.
Oh, okay,
Maybe
okay.
he wasn't getting
Okay.
his check.
And
But
then
I
you see Chad Ocho.
got his bell rung. Go back to catching passes. Got his bell rung. Go back to catching passes.
Straight ding ding.
But since we're talking about
They get so excited. They're
we're gonna let them
entertaining.
have their moment because
$100
this
million.
doesn't.
Okay.
They're
I'm gonna talk about a rich man
$1 million
that got too much money.
worth of entertainment.
Got too much money on his hands.
Who is this?
Jeff Bezos.
Oh,
You
Who
know
hasn't
about it?
paid any taxes
I was just
either?
going to
No.
say he about to be in trouble.
No,
Yeah, they are.
Jeff Bezos. Football. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting. The young man from Fort Wayne. What's his name, D-Rock? DJ Allen. We want to congratulate DJ Allen. He goes to Leo High School. He just signed a letter to play. He made a commitment to play at the university, at Rutgers University, the State University of New Jersey. Congratulations.
Yay.
We want to recognize
Congratulations.
everybody
Yay, Fort
else.
Wayne.
And we got
Don't-
somebody else. Who
Don't
was that?
forget Deshaun the
camp.
Thomas basketball camp.
That's coming.
That's coming up in June.
Yes.
Matter of fact, it's next week.
Yeah.
Yes, recognize.
For like 3 or 4 days, he's holding a free. Hold on, let me say this and say it well. He's holding a free basketball camp.
So be there.
Be there.
Be
no,
there.
No excuses.
Make sure your kids are there.
Parents,
No excuses.
And
Support.
also, this weekend, I believe it's this weekend as well, Frank the Ghost Martin is going to be in McCulloch Park. He's doing a
Yeah.
free
The
champ
Ghost,
thing.
yeah.
no, it's
Frank
actually
is
$7.
it's
I was going to say, I
okay.
thought that one was.
It was $7. Okay, but still,
That's free. That's
Yeah.
very.
and this young man, we talk about supporting Fort Wayne. we got to support this young man. This young man is a monster in the ring. If you hadn't seen him fight, you got to see him fight. And if he ever get anywhere locally, let's get a bus trip and go support this man fight.
Wow. Good.
Yes,
That's
yes.
good. That's a good
Yes.
good deal.
Yes. yes.
Yeah. So it sounds like entertainment to me.
But
So
but I want to go back if we can. But you were saying about I want to talk about Jeff Bezos. Y'all was talking about him not paying taxes. That ain't what got me.
I
You
know
know he
he's
got
wrong.
divorced and everything, right? Y'all know what he's trying to do?
tell it.
He going to space. He's gonna be one of the first people that's on that private space ship that's coming up.
Yeah. That's what
Him
you
and
do.
his brother.
Yes,
That's way too much money.
He's probably looking for a house up there with all the money
I was gonna
he
say,
has.
that's what
Question
happens
is-
when you got that kind of money.
Right.
Why would you want to leave? I mean, I understand you got money.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, why would you want to go play with something that you don't know what's going on?
Hold on.
I ain't going.
I got 3 letters. And the first letter I can say is rich, but the other 2 is WPS.
The 3 letters I was going to say was IRS, because if they're after you, you'll go anywhere.
No. That's not
WPS.
rich. WPS.
All right. Right now.
Man, cause who gonna spend money to go? I
Come on.
barely fly to Miami. I ain't gonna fly to anywhere else.
Especially up there. That's a little different, way up yonder.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fireworks are not canceled this year. July 4th, downtown.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I love fireworks.
Yeah,
too.
they're back
You
on
said-
the.
Yeah, they
One Summer
downtown.
Square,
By
right?
the
Yeah.
the
One
AE,
Summer.
the Indiana Michigan
Yeah,
Power
yeah, One
Building.
Summer Square.
Mhm,
One Summer
10 p.m.
You know
on the
something?
4th.
It's so funny because if you come to this side of town during the 4th of July, it's people that having shows better than downtown.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
I done blown up a few
Really?
times.
Yeah, I mean,
They-
you think
I done blown
downtown
up
is
a
off
few
the chain?
things.
You come around here, you can sit in any parking lot. You're gonna see a fireworks show
They
that's better than
compete.
downtown.
Come
Yeah,
up Creighton
they
Street.
do.
Yeah, come up Creighton Street.
You're gonna see a show.
Yeah,
Show us what you got for your fireworks show.
I mean,
We're going to
they
be
literally-
checking it out.
I mean, I remember one year we lit up Gay Street.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
It's so scary.
oh no.
come to
I'm
Creighton.
just saying, boom.
Yeah. We gonna blow it up on Creighton. We do it every year.
I love fireworks.
But to close out in a few local entertainment things, we're gonna go. The summer nights at the embassy, Wednesday night at the embassy, it starts tomorrow. The
Okay.
opening act tomorrow is Midnight Mimosa, which features Solist, DJ She Cut It, Devin Wright, and Robbie L. Moore. Tickets are $5. The show
Awesome.
starts at 5. It's from 5 to 9. The music starts at 6, and it's only $5. Now that's a reasonable thing.
That
you know?
is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have vendors. I think Ziffles is the vendor, food vendor for that night. Also, some other dates if you want to go. Mark your calendar. July 28th. Fatima Washington. Man, if you've never seen a Fatima
Yeah.
show,
Oh, she's
go see a
amazing.
Fatima show. And on
She's
August
amazing.
15th, August 18th, it will be Ty Culty.
Okay. All right, Ty.
Yeah, every Wednesday. So
That's
go see.
a nice lineup for
Yeah.
the summer
Yes,
so far.
yes.
The only ones I haven't seen is Midnight Mimosa. I might have to check them
And
out.
we have to support our local artists
Absolutely.
like that because we are always looking for some entertainment. So yeah, awesome. I'm glad you shared that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so just thinking about that before we exit, Jill, I don't know if you were getting ready to say something else about that, but I just wanted to say for entertainment, Tiana Taylor, first Black woman, voted for the sexiest woman alive on Maxim cover. And I just wanted to mention that because I think that's a big deal. And
That's
so,
a big deal.
Yes. And so, AKA woman of influence, not to mention just as they say, body by Mattel.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm looking
Yeah.
for her personal
she-
trainer. Yes. Call me. I can look like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I'm setting goals.
Set goals.
I still got time to set goals for this year.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
So I thought that's a good one. Congratulations. So
yeah, that's a big deal.
oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome. We are going to get out of here, but we ask that you please join us tomorrow for our Wednesday Night Live, where we laugh, inspire, vibe, and educate. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel. And I think Clarence is going to head us out.
Yes. And this is to go along with the Juneteenth. I really, really ask that we all support this. Reason being is that we need to know where we're going, but first we need to know where we come from. If we don't know our history, then we won't know who we are, how we are, and we'll know what we need to change. So get out and support Juneteenth. Learn some things. Know yourself first and foremost. And when you know yourself, you know your community. And when you know your community, you can make changes, any changes in the world. But go out and support the people of Juneteenth.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. We ready? We're going to head out?
Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. Jill was like, I already said bye.
It's jacked up from the
Time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues.